Bravery and arrogance often go hand in hand. I guess it simply depends on the outcome.
Eat up, everyone. We've got a lot of building to do still. You've got to keep up your strength.
Hazel! GReimer's back! And he's not alone!
This place looks incredible, GReimer.
It looks a lot better than when I left, that's for sure. Man, Quinn has been hard at work.
GReimer, you made it back in one piece!
Yes, I did. Quinn, Hazel, this is Baloo, the adventurous bear I told you about.
Hello!
Welcome to Avondale, Baloo. I don't believe I've ever met a talking bear before. First a skeleton, now a bear. You nobles are very interesting.
We aim to impress.
We don't have much here, but you are welcome to anything we do have.
Well, you've got a whole lot more now.
These chests are packed full of food from Berkshire. Birchie really came through for us. Hazel, could you please see that these supplies get to the tavern?
Hazel, is it? My sincere condolences to you. I'm so sorry to hear about your late husband.
Thank you.
I didn't mean to upset her.
How's she been these past few days?
She's out of the shelter, at least. She started taking an interest in helping out in the tavern. I think she enjoys being in the center of town.
Yeah, well, I don't blame her.
Well, we still have plenty to build, but the tavern is mostly complete. We even finished the rooms upstairs. Most of the townsfolk have been staying here while we get the other houses built, but I saved you a room, GReimer. I believe we still have an open room on the top floor where you can stay, Baloo.
Excellent work, Quinn. But first, we should really check out the temple while it's still daytime.
Splendid. Lead the way.
I think this is the last of it. This Birchie fella really came through.
I'm happy to have him back in town.
Who? GReimer?
Yeah. Since the first night in the shelter, really since meeting you two, I've been anxious. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I'm worried. I'm worried I'll lose you two just like I lost.
From what he's told me, GReimer survived some incredibly challenging events. His confidence is a clear reflection of that. I don't believe he's going anywhere for a long time.
What about you?
What about me?
You've lost everything too. How do you feel about living here now?
My homestead was a place I grew to love over the time I spent there, but I don't recall ever building it with my own hands. The garden I had out front were my favorite places because they were something I planted, something I created, and they made me feel at home. Having such a big hand in making this town come to life has made me really appreciate this place. I've made it my own, and now it's starting to feel like home as well.
I'm not sure I understand. I haven't really contributed to this place much. You know, back on my farm, Barry used to...
I think you've done quite a lot, actually. For example, look at the people in this tavern. They are cared for, they have a comfortable place to stay, and they are well tended to. That is your doing. You've really done well here.
Thanks, Quinn. I'm still gonna worry about you two.
Whoa.
Yeah, watch your step. This place doesn't look too structurally sound.
It really does look like this place has been here since the beginning of time. You say you two found this place when you first arrived?
Mm-hmm. Very first thing upon finding this land. Totally by accident, too.
In my adventures, I've found things rarely happen by accident. Is this the statue of the book you were referring to?
Yeah, that's it. I thought maybe this place was some kind of weird library at first. Weird library at first.
What is this place? Like an enchanted library? It's symmetrical.
What?
The room, it's symmetrical. There is another area of the chamber that is roughly the same size here as there is over there.
But there isn't a statue on this side.
No, but there is rubble.
From the ceiling collapse, maybe?
Perhaps, or perhaps that only contributed to the debris, and there was another statue here as well at some point.
Another book statue, maybe?
That would make sense, given the symmetry.
What happened here?
There is something strangely familiar about this place.
What are you thinking?
I'm not quite sure yet. And a throne in the middle of it all.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe a great hall at some point. Like part of a castle, maybe?
Have you found any other ruins in the area?
No.
Then it wasn't from a castle. A standalone temple such as this can only mean one thing. Someone built this place to worship something specific.
Maybe books.
It wouldn't surprise me. I find all sorts of ordinary items in my adventures that possess extraordinary powers. Take the bow I found on the island, for example. A simple bow it seemed at first, but I recently learned it can shoot arrows that light on fire. Perhaps whoever built this place knew of a book, or maybe two, that possessed incredible powers and dedicated this place to them?
But then, what about the throne?
That part has me a bit stumped. I could also be completely off on my theory of this place.
That theory also doesn't explain the new chamber and back. It's right over here.
Wow. Not a single crack in any of the blocks? Remarkable.
Right? It's like this place was built recently.
This place was sealed completely before you found it, right?
Right.
Huh. That's a really good one.
Why would anyone build this place on the back of an old book-worshipping temple, leave a strange book in the middle of it, and then seal it off completely? It just doesn't make sense.
Well, it's obvious this place was added much later than the previous chamber. It doesn't look more than a year old. This is where you found the strange book?
Yeah, I was just sitting there.
Was there a title?
The Book of Parallel Realities.
Where is this book of parallel realities now? Okay, so... yeah. Interesting.
What do you think?
Well, it talks about realities existing at the same time. It even suggests that one could theoretically travel between them, but it doesn't really specify how. Nothing beyond having a focused mind.
Sounds like someone would have to be extremely determined to create a breach then.
Exactly. Having a clear purpose or an objective could motivate someone most likely, but it doesn't answer why someone would want to jump to another reality.
Maybe to get back to their previous world?
Right. I know you want to get back to your world, GReimer, but I'm not sure this book can do that. Otherwise, you would have been sent there immediately.
Unless my mind isn't focused enough.
Given how determined you were on the island on finding a way home, I don't think your focus is the issue. Unless you've started to see this world as your home, of course. You do still wish to find a way home, right?
I do, but
There it is.
there's still a lot of work to be done here. I'd feel horrible leaving Quinn and Hazel, not to mention the nobles, without first making sure that this place was safe and complete.
Why, GReimer, it sounds like you might genuinely care about this world now.
GReimer, we've got a big problem.
You are not welcome here. Leave immediately.
Lady, I'm not welcome anywhere. That hasn't stopped me from taking what I want.
You destroyed my home.
You really need to be more specific. We've destroyed a lot of homes and killed a lot of people, so unless you want to be added to that list, I suggest you step aside.
Or don't. I'm still looking for a good fight. You think you have what it takes to stop me, little lady?
Killian, I assume?
Yes.
Killian, as she already stated, you are not welcome here. Now take your counterpart
Is
and...
that Skeleton talking? That's a new one.
Skeletons are easy to deal with. We kill them all the time.
leave, or I will end both of you here and now.
GReimer, what are you doing?
Huh. Now that is a threat. Exactly what I've been looking for. You think you got what it takes, Skeleton?
I think he wants to fight, Killian.
This is your last chance.
I like your confidence, Skelly. What you don't realize is I'm the best fighter in the world, and I've been itching for a good fight. You better be it.
Everybody stay back.
Bravery. Nothing but show, however. You can't beat me. I am unkillable.
What the?
That's it. That's the monster.
It moves so fast.
Quinn, get everyone inside. We need to get...
What? What the hell is this thing? No! No!
Oh, forget this.
Get everyone inside, Quinn. Keep them safe.
What are you going to do?
I have to end this once and for all.
GReimer! GReimer! Hazel, get inside. Baloo, we have to go after him. We have to help him.
Where are you? Where did you go? Quinn?
Baloo! Someone save me!
Quinn!
Ah, it's killing me!
Quinn, I'm coming! Quinn! Where are you?